Alrighty, good afternoon, minor league baseball fans, and welcome to Minor League Baseball, the show. Today is the final game of our 4-game series between the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and your San Antonio Missions! Well, tomorrow is the road game between the 3-game set with San Antonio and their Springfield Cardinals for first Elite on 3. Then the next Elite on 3, San Antonio will hit the road to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, you can download the First Pitch app from the App Store on any smartphone or any electronic device. You can watch your favorite teams on, and most likely you are good to go. Well, following this final game of this 4-game set, we got a 1 o'clock game, and it is a partly cloudy skies. We will have theme 2 for our coverage of today's game. Right now, get out your scorecards. Here's today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off and playing in designated hitter, Domingo Murillo. Murillo, the DH. Fernando Lopez will bat second for Corpus Christi. Lopez at second. Batting third is the first baseman, A.J. Reed. Reed at first. Eddie Guardo will be the center fielder. He'll bat fourth for the Hooks. Guardado at center. Alfred Falvey will be the third baseman. He'll bat fifth for Corpus Christi. Falvey at third. Shortstop Alonso Cortez will be the shortstop, batting sixth for the Hooks. Cortez at short. Batting seventh is the left fielder, Alex DeTrimble at left. Batting eighth is the catcher that has the catching duties for Corpus Christi, Maxwell Gentry. Gentry catching. Chris Mazel will be the right fielder. He'll round out the batting order for Corpus Christi. Mazel at right. And on the mound for the Corpus Christi Hooks, Brian Morris. Morris, today's Hooks pitcher. And now, here's the starting lineup for your San Antonio Missions. Leading off and playing in second, Enrique Encarnacion at second. Roger Durango will bat right. William Venner will be the third baseman, or first baseman, batting third for San Antonio. Venner at first. Batting fourth, Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez, the DH. Henry Carnuth will be batting fifth for San Antonio. Carnuth at third. Adrian Prado will be the center fielder as he bats sixth for San Antonio. Prado at center. Left fielder Booker Bernstein will bat seventh for the Missions. Bernstein at left. Shortstop Tristan Tierney will bat eighth for San Antonio. Tierney is short. Neil Samuski will round out the batting order for San Antonio. Samuski catching. Encarnacion, Durango, Venner will be your first lead on 3. Alvarez, Carnuth, and Prado will be your middle 3. Bernstein, Tierney, and Samuski round out the batting order for San Antonio. On the mound for San Antonio, Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez, today's designated hitter and on the mound pitcher. And there's your starting lineups.
welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league bets and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Alvarez, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Domingo Murillo. He will lead this one off today.
Designated hitter, Domingo.
First offering on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one just missed outside. Pitch on the way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Fernando Lopez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
So striding forward now, A.J. Reed takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Murillo leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Brian Morris, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Enrique Encarnacion. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Stepping into the box, Roger Durango, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to left. Dutrumble is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Third baseman, William Venner.
At the plate, William Venner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Dutrumble is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Now in the box, Alfred Falvey, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Prado ranging forward. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. No score here as we play inning number 2. Moving under it, Bernstein, 2 down.
Batting 7, left fielder, Alex Dutrumble.
Now batting, Alex Dutrumble. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Prado moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Alvarez.
Designated hitter.
Now here's the pitch.
Alvarez.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field, and this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely
Batting 10.
Into the box, Henry Carnude, as it's grounded sharply to first. Reed picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, left fielder, Booker Bernstein.
Digging in the switch hitter, Booker Bernstein. They'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Tristan Tierney. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Missions lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Maxwell Gentry. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Maxwell Gentry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping up now, Chris Mazo. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Gentry gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
3-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Pronto patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Murillo. He singled his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Zeminski is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Fernando Lopez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Comes set and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Neil Zeminski. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Neil Zeminski.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Enrique Encarnacion. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Cortez on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The right fielder, number 30, Roger Durango.
So stepping in, Roger Durango. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding in once again, William Venner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
In now, Kevin Alvarez, high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to do.
Standing in now, Henry Carnu, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box now, Adrian Prado. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. The Missions lead it 4-0. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. you have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
He's set, and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Durango moves over, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alonso Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Durango on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
No balls and 1 strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Durango. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Booker Bernstein. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Guardado is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Tristan Tierney. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Ow! Ow!
A solo shot here to left as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Neil Zeminski. Line to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Enrique Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guardado moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Leading off the inning, Maxwell Gentry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-2 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Encarnacion over to his right. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Christi.
Stepping into the box, Chris Mazo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Venner moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Domingo Murillo.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Domingo Murillo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Roger Durango. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Roger Durango.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. Cortez scoops it up, and there's one down now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, William Venner. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Falvey is up with it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin Alvarez.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Alvarez, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Cortez. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Antonio's out in front, 5-0. Ready once again, Fernando Lopez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Bernstein ranging back. Uh-oh, he whips on it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
A.J. Reed stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 2-2. Popped him up. Zeminski is under it. He's got it one away.
Center fielder number 7.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Guardado. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1. A man at third with one away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
The next 0-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
A ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1-2. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jondo Gustave enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61.
Ready for another shot now, Henry Carnude. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Henry Carnude.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Adrian Prado sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Booker Bernstein. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. Throw won't get him.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Stepping in now, Tristan Tierney down the third baseline. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazo is there, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Zeminski. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
In now, Enrique Encarnacion as he hits one on a line to left field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Roger Durango, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Ready for another chance. William Venner, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, heading out towards shallow right, Mazo moves over, and that's the third out. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Missions lead it 9-0. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in and looking for more, Alonso Cortez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Alex Dutrumble. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Set. Here's the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Cortez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And they are now on the board, though still well behind.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a...
And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 9-2 contest.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Well, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Domingo Murillo.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Domingo Murillo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Striding in once again, Fernando Lopez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Prado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. San Antonio's out in front, 9-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Alvarez.
San Antonio. Designated hitter, Kevin Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Third baseman, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Henry Carnuth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Adrian Prado. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Booker Bernstein breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tristan Tierney. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Dutremble looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Orlando Trimble comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Neil Zeminski. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 12-2. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this
Your
one.
attention, please. Now, pitching for the mission, number 6, Angel Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Encarnacion comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. In now, Eddie Guardado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Durango waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Striding into the box, Alfred Falvey. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. In there at the letters 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Enrique Encarnacion. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to 3rd. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in now, Roger Durango. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, William Venner, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Kevin Alvarez. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's safe.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adrian Prado. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Stepping in now, Booker Bernstein. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Mazo. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 14-2. Now to the plate, Alonso Cortez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Durango will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, captain Maxwell Gentry.
Digging in, Maxwell Gentry. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So striding forward now, Chris Mazo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Cortez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2 the final score in this one. San Antonio took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kevin Alvarez pitches well enough to get the W. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
And so the final game of this 4-game set is finally over, as the San Antonio Missions crushes their opponent, the Corpus Christi Hooks. Well, 14-2. In my opinion, not a bad game. Well, tonight or tomorrow, we begin the 6-game road series for the San Antonio Missions. The Missions are out of town for 6 games. The first 3 will be at Springfield Cardinals. Then the next lead-on 3 will be with the Tulsa Drillers. Well, before we go off the air, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First for Corpus Christi. 2 runs on 6 hits and nobody on. For San Antonio, 14 runs, 20 hits, and 1 error. They left 2 men on base, and most likely that was pretty good. Well, today's losing pitcher is Brian Morris. Winning pitcher goes to Kevin Alvarez for best performance, and he will also be promoted to Player of the Year. Well, this will just about do it for San Antonio Missions baseball. Our final score is San Antonio Missions 14 and Corpus Christi 2. Well, we'll be back later today or tomorrow to begin the first game at Springfield, or if not, check us out back tomorrow for the first game, if not later on today. Well, this is just about do it. So long, everybody, and have a good day.